what I've enjoyed the most.
Now, you mentioned your play style, so what kind of builds do you like running with in the W? Do you like playing as guards or some of the bigs?
I do enjoy the big position. That's what I've typically always done. But this year, I've actually excelled in the guard position, being able to shoot and being able to set up my teammates. So really, depending on the team that I'm playing with, I'll make the adjustment, and that's how we usually succeed.
Who would win in a one-on-one matchup, your guard or Caitlin Clark?
That would be tough. I'd give her some trouble just because my defense is so high. I literally have legend badges down the line for everything defense. So I would make it tough on her, but I'm sure she'd make it tough on me on the other end.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I just wanted to say thank you to my wife, Heather. She's definitely supported me during the year, and I'd like to thank her for that.
Thank you so much, Bishop, for joining us on NBA 2K TV, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay Off the Rip. We are so excited to welcome Jay to 2K TV. Congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award for Play Now Online. Over 3,000 wins. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling good. I really appreciate it. I guess all that hard work paid off, you know. It's definitely a good feeling for sure.
All right, Jay, we've seen your numbers. I have to ask, I have to start with this. What's your strategy going into these games? Because you've won a lot of games out there.
Offensively, you know, I just look to definitely push the pace, you know. It all depends on what my opponent's, how he's playing defense, you know. And I just try to attack whatever he's doing. And then defensively, on-ball defense, for sure. Like, I'm always bringing that pressure, you know, just making the opponent uncomfortable. And that's really what I like to do. And that really, it causes a lot of turnovers, and I'm able to score a lot of buckets off of my defense.
I appreciate that we have someone that's focused on defense, Alexis. This is nice.
Yeah, because Chris isn't.
I'm more focused on the offensive end. We'll let the defense figure itself out. What makes the game mode so great to you? What do you love about Play Now Online?
I just like to compete, stuff like that. I like that you can't use the same team. You know how you have to wait 5 games before using a team. And I like playing against like tough guys, honestly.
Is there any favorite teams or players you really like to play as in this mode?
I would say Team the Knicks. That's my favorite team to use. And I guess I would say Jalen Brunson.
All right, so you mentioned you're a Knicks fan. 10 seconds left in the game. Ball's in the Knicks' hands. Tie game. Who are you going to in this situation?
First player of the year, Jalen Brunson. Got to.
He got it up in time. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Congratulations, Jay, and thank you so much for jumping on for 2K25 NBA 2K TV Awards Show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the opportunity. For sure.
You know, I love games with high scoring outputs.
Yeah, we all know that. But do you know who had the highest scoring single game of the 2024-25 regular season? Who scored a league high of 61 points?
Was it De'Aaron Fox, Nikola Jokic, Stephen Curry, or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
We know that huge performances can lead to wins in King of the Court in my team.
You know, I agree, Alexis. And this next winner continuously outperformed everyone else in my team and now takes the 2K TV award for the King of the Court. Congratulations, E-Bands.
What's going on? It's E-Bands, and I'm excited to have received the My Team GOAT Award for this year. Firstly, I want to thank you guys, 2KTV, going from not being extremely known in the community at the beginning of the year to working my way up to being one of the best players in the world to now being recognized for it. Definitely feels good. Also, I want to thank my friends. We've been playing each other all year, getting each other better. It's a big part of our success. Lastly, but not least, I want to thank my support system within the My Team community. Y'all been amazing. Start this year. Definitely been a great experience because of you guys.
I just want everybody excited. Yo,
Open up some packs. I'm not sure
who up in here? Who up in here?
100 topper yet or a hot box. We're going to decide. We're going to figure it out. Getting 2K26. I'm grateful for that. And then have
I want to pop it, yo. Got some naps up my nigga, yo. Got some naps. What's up, G?
2K26.
You must not know it's nice.
Back at it. I'm definitely going to wear this shirt the rest of this year and next year. Represent 2K Award shirt. And once again, thank you guys.
I'm Blake Zuniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We're getting ready to bring you the action from Connecticut. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one. These teams, so much talent on offense. You can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Now here's Mabry. To Allen. Outside Charles. Mabry over Nurse. Again, the miss by Marina Mabry. So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
Now here's Cardoso. Pass to Vandersloot. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
Once you let Vandersloot get to the rim, the damage is already done. She's too skilled around the basket.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here's Allen. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Nelson Adota.
Sadly,
Mabry. Three-pointer.
This thing has 50,000
Atkins grabs the board.
It's waterproof.
And one thing about the Chicago team, they play hard and play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in this battle.
And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
And that one misses. And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Second free throw, no good. And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall.
He's so quick to catch the
Double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
Now here's Allen. to Cardoso. Here's Banham. There's the three. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here is Hartley. Now Parks. Now Charles. Reese defending. Charles, no good.
She doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best position.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Sky up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
Here's Banham. Outside Williams. The three is up. The Suns pull it in. A 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10" guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she can hit threes, run point, and is a very good point of attack defender.
Here's Banham. Outside Williams. Pass to Allen. And here is Nurse. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Sheldon. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hartley. Here's Charles. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
I admire Charles's business-like approach on the boards. She's relentless about keeping possessions alive.
Timeout called the Sky. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, this is going to surprise you maybe, but this is an easy one for me. It's A'ja Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the 2-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. A'ja Wilson could get even better.
Now here's Jefferson. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
If you get open, Jefferson will find you. Mariah, a pass-first guard.
Hartley outside. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Parks gets the bucket.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Jefferson outside. Back to Atkins. From the arc. Rebounded by the Sun.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Mabry. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Top of the key. Hartley's shot is off.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Outside Atkins. The layup missed. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sun on top, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
Shake his hand.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Reese. Nurse outside. Picked by Reese. Takes the 3. That one is off. The Sun with the lead. Allen with it. Outside Charles. Shot clock at 5. Marina Mabry for 3. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Atkins. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happened to the best of them.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
Mabry misses.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
So they take the lead.
A very nice rhythm to her shot. Nurse is not someone you want to start hitting threes. It can come in bunches when she gets going.
Allen with it. And that's a foul called on Allen. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up, nice play.
Yeah, and that's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
Pass to Reese. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the first foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Sky, Angel Reese. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And she makes both free throws. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Parks. Back to Hartley. And here's Charles. Reese defending. Down low. Smith. Here's Nelson Adota. Clock is at 3. That one goes. Count it. Chicago in the lead. Now Onion Wade. Reese, guarded by Charles. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Parks. Nailed from three-point land.
Clock's on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
Jefferson outside. Pass to Allen. Reese. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sun on top. They're up by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Now Allen, outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. The 11-footer, and she can't bank that one in. Chicago trailing here. Here's Vandersloot. From deep, Ariel Atkins. The shot, no good. And so here's Connecticut. And here's Mabry. And the layup is good.
Mixing it up inside. Mabry might be under 6 feet, but her toughness is showing there.
And it's the Sky ball. Vandersloot outside. Atkins. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Now here's Allen. Vandersloot defending. Charles in the post. Reese on her. Final quarter play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. They get it back. Second chance shot. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. That one on Charles.
Well, probably the right play defensively. Can't get the block. 7 to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time.
It does send a message.
Doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. second of 2 is good. And that ties the game up.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Out to the left wing. And it's Nurse with the rebound. On offense, here the Sky. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From deep, Ariel Atkins. The Sun pull it in. Now here's Mabry. It's in!
Yes, what a moment for Mabry, a real winning player.
Timeout called the Sky. Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Chicago with the ball. Atkins with it. Out to Nurse. Atkins. Pass to Vandersloot. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Nelson Adoda with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Connecticut has possession. 2-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Connecticut Sun. Lindsay Allen. 2 shots.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's still within reach.
But their offense needs to be just about perfect from here on out.
And 3's better than 2's.
Take by Reese. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Buries the triple. Wow! A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Sheldon a screen. To the wing on the left. Here's Charles. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. Here's Allen. And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product.
Now here's Allen. To the inside.
The tenacity from Charles on this play. Absorbs a foul, but still manages to release the shot.
He gets the first, and that gives them the lead. So she gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
She's the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Here's Atkins. And by Reese. To take the lead. And it's Ariel Atkins with the tray.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Now here's Allen. Charles. Reese defending.
He just assumes he's going to knock those down, which is as open as she was there.
Here's Mabry. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to and the call on Camila Cardoso.
Well, normally, Mabry operates beyond the arc. Great to see her get into the paint, force the issue.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And a tough break as her second attempt at the line. No good.
That's a winning play. Showing she's more than capable of hitting important shots for her team.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
Wow.
I don't know what happened. Her house is called Acres, bro.
Where you at? Where you at, though?
My friend Joe, I guess.
Hello.
Hello, that's like, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It's so good shit, bro. But I'm still walking. Right? I grabbed him down, slammed him, I kept something in the dead when I was standing up, bro.
Oh, so you won. You won.
Because now, bro, I'm trying to tell you about this situation about what you seen. I'm not trying to tell you what you seen on his school, bro. Because, bro, they pulled out
Timeout called to Suns.
Hello?
Yeah.
But, bro, they had me and hands up. They was trying to pull out guns on me and shit. I told them I don't know what happened, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I didn't tell them shit, bro. They had me and hands up.
Oh, you good.
Bro. You saying story? What do you tell you?
Nah, I ain't see his story.
No, never look back, bro.
That's his story?
Yes, bro.
I'm not gonna look. I'm calling you back.